From the mud to the rise, yeah, we built it on the grind. Trench talk, real talk, leave the fake ones behind. We don't fold, we don't break, every move we define. It's the code from the trenches where the real ones align.
Ike, picture this, Drake out here fighting for his life, dodging Kendrick's lyrical bullets like he in the Matrix, but the war ain't over yet. Super Bowl coming up, K-Dot on tour in Australia, and you just know more shots getting fired. This beef got more episodes than One Piece, and we ain't even at the time skip yet. Now, let's talk about this UMG lawsuit. Boy, Drizzy fighting two cases at once, one in court, one in the booth, and let's be real, he losing both. If he wins, his fans gon' be like, our boy is independent, he up. If he loses, oh man, they gon' be crying harder than when he dropped Marvin's Room. Either way, Kendrick's somewhere sipping tea like Kermit, just waiting to drop another bomb. But the funniest part? The OGs of the West Coast straight ghosted on Drake. Man was out here looking for backup like a lost kid in Walmart. Snoop? That man ain't say nothing. He just sat back, smoked a blunt, and watched the show like the rest of us. Drizzy probably hit his line like, UNC, you got me, right? And Snoop hit him with the, nah nephew, I'm neutral on this one. Moral of the story? Drake better stop worrying about Kendrick and start praying about that lawsuit, cause at this rate, 2024 might be the year he drop an album called Certified Bankrupt Boy. Aight, so boom, Drake and Kendrick been going at it like two exes who keep subbing each other on Instagram, and the West Coast needed their OG to step in. Fans hit up Snoop like, UNC, you gotta ride with the home team. You know the rules. But Snoop? Man hit him with the ultimate neutrality pack and said, I love both my nephews. They're making the rap game better. Also, mumble rappers, pack it up, y'all done. Now, let's really talk about what that means. See, Drake was out here looking for protection like he in GTA with 2 stars, hoping Snoop would step in and be his Franklin. But nah, UNC wasn't having it. Man didn't even throw a lifeline, just hit that classic smooth response, probably while twisting up a blunt like, y'all handle that. I'm just here to enjoy the show. Drake had to be hurting off that one. Bro been scrambling ever since Kendrick started dropping bombs on him, and he probably thought Snoop was gonna slide in like, Drizzy my boy, I got you. Instead, he got hit with the both y'all nice, but that ain't my fight treatment. That's like getting jumped at school and looking at your big homie for help, but he just shakes his head like, damn, they getting your ass, nephew. And let's not forget, Kendrick's somewhere unbothered, watching all this unfold like Thanos in Infinity War. This man went to Australia, dropped some of the coldest bars of the year, and ain't even looked back. Meanwhile, Drake fighting lawsuits, getting ignored by Snoop, and probably trying to find another AI-generated Tupac feature to help him recover. So while Snoop was out here playing Call of Duty, Warzone, camping in a corner and watching the chaos unfold, Dr. Drake slid through with a full West Coast flag, Kendrick jersey on, ready to go to war. He wasn't trying to hear no neutral talk. Bro been in the game too long to be playing both sides. He saw the smoke, picked a side, and even threw a pop-out party just to let Drake know he not welcome in this section. Now, Dre hopped on the Unusual Suspects podcast and basically let the world know exactly when Drake lost all his respect. And what was it? That moment Aubrey got too bold and mentioned Kendrick's wife. See, Drake thought he was untouchable, thought he could say whatever and the OGs would just nod like, that boy talking spicy. But nah, Dre hit that Uno reverse card on him real quick. Soon as he heard Drake bring up K.Dot's family, he was done. This man Dre said, adios. Bruh, this is Dr. Dre we talking about. The man who made The Chronic, put Snoop on, built Death Row, and resurrected the West Coast like it was The Undertaker. If he's saying you out of here, that means you ain't got no more street cred in any zip code west of Las Vegas. Meanwhile, Drake probably pacing back and forth in his Toronto mansion like, why everybody switching up on me? Bro, you dissed a Compton man's wife. You thought the West Coast was just gonna dap you up and say, nice verse, bro? Nah. Dre ain't even have to drop a diss track. He just went on a podcast, laughed, and basically told the world, we don't mess with boy no more. That's worse than a diss track. That's public exile. Drake out here getting treated like he got kicked out the tribe and can't come back. The West Coast fans? They pissed. They grew up on Snoop being the face of the land, the OG that stands with his people. They ain't want to hear all that I support both sides talk. They wanted Snoop to say, yeah, Kendrick got this Toronto boy in a blender. But instead, Snoop out here moving like a referee, just watching both sides throw punches. Moral of the story? Snoop getting high and enjoying the show, Kendrick getting daps from legends, and Drake? Boy out here looking like he about to drop Take Care 2 at any moment. Somebody need to check on him before he starts singing in a British accent. Drake really played himself and now he out here trying to sue his way out of a beef he started. This is why you don't poke a sleeping bear, let alone one from Compton. Faced with tears of joy. So let's run it back. It all went downhill the moment Drake said I'd be with some bodyguards like Whitney. Like, bruh, what was the reason? Kendrick already gave you a warning shot like an old school mafioso, told you straight up, yo, don't speak on my family, Cody. And what does Aubrey do? He hits the gas like he playing GTA with 5 stars. And then you want to cry foul? Now he's sitting in court like, Your Honor, I'd like to file a motion to undo this beef. Boy, if you don't get out of here. This ain't even about rap no more. Drake basically wrote his own L in cursive. First, he crossed the line, then Kendrick retaliated with the hardest diss track in years, and now Aubrey in a lawsuit with UMG trying to act like he wasn't the one who woke up the boogeyman. Bro, you started this. Ain't nobody tell you to go full WWE villain mode talking about somebody's wife and kids. And let's be real, that PDF line? Boy, that might be the most disrespectful #1 record in history. Drake set himself up for a Hall of Fame roast session, and now even Dr. Dre washed his hands of the situation like, yeah nah, we off that. That's the equivalent of your dad telling you he ain't mad, just disappointed. And we still got the Super Bowl next week. Imagine Kendrick steps on that stage and drops Not Like Us in front of millions of people. That's gonna be a funeral, not a performance. If that happens, Drake might as well deactivate all his accounts and move to Iceland. Alright class, let's go over today's lesson on how to fumble a rap beef 101, starring Aubrey. I should have stayed in my lover boy Eric Graham. Drake out here throwing shade at Kendrick's wife and kids like he forgot he was beefing with a man who made The Heart Part 5. Bruh, you was supposed to keep it rap, not open up a daycare for unnecessary drama. And now look at you, your ops got a #1 hit calling you a PDF file. Congratulations, you played yourself. Instead of just taking his L with dignity, Drake ran to the courts like he got fouled in the NBA Finals. Now he's suing UMG like they're the reason Kendrick bodied him. Bro, you lost a rap battle, not a custody case. What's next? You gonna file a restraining order against bars? Oh, and let's not forget we got the Super Bowl next week. If Kendrick performs Not Like Us on that stage, Drake might as well apply for Canadian citizenship again and go into witness protection. Ain't no comeback from that. We talking career homicide in 4K. Snoop stayed neutral, but Dr. Dre basically hit the unfollow button on Drake in real life. That's like your boss telling you we support both employees, but you know damn well only one of y'all getting that Christmas bonus.